Confessions, Volumes 1 and 2, by Jacques Rousseau. Anonymously translated. Section 1. Volume 1. I have entered upon a performance which is without example, whose accomplishment will have no imitator. I mean to present my fellow mortals with a man in all the integrity of nature, and this man shall be myself. I know my heart and have studied mankind. I am not made like any one I have been acquainted with, perhaps like no one in existence. If not better, I at least claim originality, and whether nature did wisely in breaking the mould with which she formed me can only be determined after having read this work. Whenever the last trumpet shall sound, I will present myself before the sovereign judge with this book in my hand, and loudly proclaim, "Thus have I acted. These were my thoughts, such was I." With equal freedom and veracity have I related what was laudable or wicked. I have concealed no crimes, added no virtues, and if I have sometimes introduced superfluous ornament, it was merely to occupy a void occasioned by defect of memory. I may have supposed that certain which I only knew to be probable, but have never asserted as truth a conscious falsehood. Such as I was, I have declared myself, sometimes vile and despicable, at others virtuous, generous and sublime. Even as thou hast read my inmost soul, power eternal, assemble round thy throne an innumerable throng of my fellow mortals, let them listen to my confessions, let them blush at my depravity, let them tremble at my sufferings, let each in his turn expose with equal sincerity the failings, the wanderings of his heart, and if he dare, aver I was better than that man. I was born at Geneva in 1712, son of Isaac Rousseau and Suzanne Bernard, citizens. My father's share of a moderate competency, which was divided among 15 children, being very trivial, his business of a watchmaker, in which he had the reputation of great ingenuity, was his only dependence. My mother's circumstances were more affluent. She was daughter of a Monsieur Bernard, minister, and possessed a considerable share of modesty and beauty. Indeed, my father found some difficulty in obtaining her hand. The affection they entertained for each other was almost as early as their existence. At 8 or 9 years old, they walked together every evening on the banks of the Treille, and before they were 10, could not support the idea of separation. A natural sympathy of soul confined those sentiments